Hello, welcome back to another video. This is another walk around on the 95 Toyota Land Cruiser FZJ80. It's been a while since I've done a walk around video, but this is a fresh video since we did the top end rebuild. And I wanted to show you guys the cruiser and also the we went ahead and POR-15 the rear bumper and also the frame. The front bumper hasn't been POR-15 yet because I sprayed it with spray paint a couple months ago, and the spray paint is still holding up. So once the spray paint starts to wear out, I'll go ahead and sand it down, or at least wire brush it down, and then I'll go ahead and POR-15 that part. But let's go ahead and show you the rear bumper real quick. I completed the rear bumper the other day, Thursday. So we went with 2 coats of POR-15, and then we went with like 2-3 coats of UV clear coat. And again, it's very important that you put UV clear coat on it because the weakness of POR-15 is the sunlight. Once it sees sunlight, it's gonna start fading and it's gonna start flaking off. And I've done that in the past where that has happened to me because I don't clear coat it. So I'm hoping that this time it lasts much longer, and hopefully it'll take some of the beating. So this is it right here. It's all nice. It's a bit dusty and dirty because we went through some puddles, but the spare tire is backed on. And then I haven't completely finished the rear axle yet. I'll probably do that another time. And then I haven't done the frame on that side yet. Haven't done the frame there, and then haven't done this section here yet. And once I do that section, I'm gonna take off the rear tire so I can do it properly. I'm in the process of building my new swing out. So you guys know already, I want to build another swing out, which will carry at least 10 or 15 gallons of fuel. And I want to incorporate a high lift mount on that as well. 295 70-17s Cooper Evolution MT. I bought these tires in use during wintertime, and they're amazing. That's a 64-inch roof basket off of Amazon, made by Max Hall. Generic snorkel. No lift on this cruiser. Stock height with KYB shocks front and rear. And then as far as the coils front and rear, it has the Old Man Emu, the 860, or it's the 860 or 862, the stock height replacement. So it is a bit more stiffer and just a bit more nicer. I also built in this fair lead because before this, the owner didn't have a fair lead, and this rope would just go everywhere and it would just rub everywhere. So I went ahead and built that, or I bought that and then I built the mount for it. So that's the front end. And then here's the front axle. I just finished the front axle today. Went ahead and POR-15 that, and then put some 2-3 coats of clear coat. Hopefully it lasts. I can still smell the clear coat right now. Did the frame a little bit, and then did all that over there as well. POR-15 the radius arm as well. And then if you guys can see the frame, I did the outside of the frame, so the frame's been done. I didn't do the inside of the frame because it doesn't look bad. It still has the original paint, and it's like lubricated with gear oil and oil, so I just left it the way it is. It does have a rear Grizzly locker. Has the center diff lock with the 7-pin mod. This is just a dummy switch, just for aesthetic. And these are the lights for the rigid right here. $229,000 miles. Has the cup holder. I forgot who made that, but definitely well worth it. And then center diff lock right there. That's how my phone holder, and that's how I record my dash cam, my GoPro. And then I like to have the extended mirror. It's always nice having the big mirror. Sunroof works good. No leaking on the sunroof, nothing like that. A little bit messy over here. You can see my 70-inch, my 60-inch high lift. I just carry like this, so I gotta find a better way to mount it. And then on my soft shackle, and then I gotta find a way to mount my my fire extinguisher. And then that's my magnet for my 2A carrier. Third row seats are delete. I got a bunch of stuff back there. Don't need to show you guys that. So I do have some window tint coming in this week. So we're gonna tint the windows. And then I also got some of those rain guards. Those rain guards that goes on the window where when it rains outside, you can prop your window down and rain doesn't come inside your inside of your interior. So I got that stuff coming in this week or next week or so. I don't have anything really over here. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and since I don't have a rear heater anymore, because you guys all know 80 series owner, the rear heater is always going bad because the line gets rotted out. So that's been deleted when I got the vehicle ready. And I went ahead and delete the or I went ahead and removed the rear heater blower. And usually it's right here, and usually you wouldn't have all this space right here. You see that? So that's where it usually goes. So that's been deleted. And then right there, there's a hole right there where the coolant line comes in into the blower. So I went and cut out a metal aluminum plate. I drilled it and I bolted down. And then it's also secure with silicone, just your regular home silicone. So it should be waterproof. Water shouldn't get in and stuff like that. I showed you guys the PR15. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Don't really have anything else planned for it. Just getting ready for this summer, man. Can't wait to go on some adventures. And just pretty much done with wrenching it. All my baseline is pretty much done. All the baseline that I wanted to do on this rig is pretty much done. I was debating on flushing out my coolant. No, I was debating on flushing out my ATF transmission fluid, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. I haven't flushed out my power steering fluid yet, so those are like the only two fluids that I haven't changed. It's my power steering and also my tranny fluid. So I might consider doing that. Oh, and then also I went ahead and this week I went ahead and got some new terminals. So let me talk about that. These are the military terminals. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description on that. Amazon, runs about $19. Well worth it. And these are just so much better. They bolt onto the battery, and then you have a bolt here, and you can bolt all your accessories on it. The bolt that came with the terminals was much bigger in diameter, and that diameter doesn't fit the loops of the eyelets of the wires. So I went and bought a smaller diameter bolt, which is a M8 125, and then same length as well. And then the M8 that fits perfectly into all the wire eyelets. So I went and did that. And then I also went and upgrade this ground wire. This is a ground wire that goes to the chassis. I upgraded that one to a bigger one. And then I also put this wire. This is a bigger wire, and this one goes to the alternator, and it's basically called the Big 3 upgrade. So I upgraded that one, this ground wire, and then I had a spare positive wire. This is a spare positive wire off of your pickups. So I use this as a chassis, and then I ground it down there. That's usually where the AC goes to, but I went ahead and removed the AC compressor, so that's been grounded to the block. So right now I have an extra ground from block to chassis, alternator positive to battery, ground from battery to chassis, and then I need to get another, or I do have it, it's on the way, and then I need to do another wire where it goes from it goes from negative battery to the block. So once I do that one, it'll consider a Big 3. Consider Big 3. So technically, I don't need that ground wire. So that wire right there, that's the chassis to the block or to the head, and that's like the same purpose as this one here as the block to chassis. So technically I don't need that one, but I'm just gonna leave that ground up there. Definitely do a big 3 upgrade, because I think on our last trip to Ruby Lake, we went through some really deep snow and I was using my winch like crazy, and I think that's the reason why my alternator, the positive post at the alternator, it burnt out. So when I was doing my head gasket, I noticed that, and I just went ahead and ordered a new alternator. So this one is the new Denso. We're not losing coolant or anything. I've been keeping my eyes on the coolant level. Coolant's good, so no leaks there. And then keeping my eyes on the battery. No, not the battery, the oil. Oil is good and all that stuff. So I'm pretty much satisfied with all my stuff that I need to do on my engine bay. No EGR code coming out, nothing like that. So we're pretty much done. And again, the only thing that I might do is just flush the power steering and maybe dump and refill the ATF. But again, it's not a big issue. I might just leave it the way it is for summer. So that's the engine bay right there. Let me give you guys a quick startup. And also my windshield has lots of freaking cracks, so I might consider replacing my windshield. I might call around town and see what they charge. I know when we did my wife's windshield, I think it was like 300 bucks or something like that, and it wasn't bad at all. So let's give it a start, guys. Also, ever since I did my head gasket, since we have new gaskets and everything, and it's not like having any exhaust leak, I noticed that my exhaust sounds much more like rowdy. It sounds much more rowdy, which is nice. I don't mind it. It's not too loud, but it's just perfect. Like, it's quiet right now, but when you do give it some gas, it does have a nice rumble to it, but it's not too crazy. So this is the FZE, 1FZFE Land Cruiser. And also, we also did the relocation on the reservoir, windshield reservoir. And I might do the, I'm still planning to do the dual battery. With the dual battery, you have to get the battery tray off of the FZJ80. And I did some pricing, and a brand new one shipped to Alaska is like almost 200 bucks. So I'm just like, not really tasting that flavor. So I might do it, I might not do it. I might just buy a battery and just put it in my trunk when I do long travels, just for safety precautions. Or I might just buy one of those little battery jumper box just in case. For the most part, I don't want to spend too much money on it. I want to spend my money on gas and trips and stuff like that. Have fun with it now. So this is my Land Cruiser. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys got any questions, anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Does 33-inch fit on stock? Yes, it does. So one more walk around. Nice. Beautiful cloudy day in Anchorage, Alaska. But it's nice and warm, and we got lots of adventure ahead of us. Can't wait to show you guys some trips this year. So that's it for this video. Signing off. Make sure you guys follow the Instagram, NuttyNu_454. Watch the stories. I keep you guys posted there first. You guys see stuff there first. Videos, photos, stuff like that. And then you guys see these walk-arounds on the YouTube videos second. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.